Hey there, kiddos. In this video, we're going to go over the classwork for 3.1. So you're going to want to make sure that you have either your composition notebook where you glued some of this work in, or you have your class packet with you. If not, make sure that you go to the slides to download the necessary work that you need. So for 3.1, as we mentioned in our last video, 3.1 has to do with exponents. We're beginning to learn about exponents. And as a reminder, an exponent can be used to write repeated multiplication expressions, such as 2 to the fourth power, or 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. The exponent tells us how many times a number is used as a factor. And so we write the exponent by first having the base, which in this example is 3, and then the expression of 3 to the fifth power, the base would be 3, and then the 5 would be the exponent, or the power. So a number can be written using exponent is a power, and it's used for repeated multiplication to evaluate. So whenever we see that word evaluate just means, hey, solve or answer this expression or this equation to find the value of the power. So we have 3 to the fifth power, which would be 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. In this example here, where we're asked to evaluate 2 to the third power, 2 to the third power means 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 gives us 8. So 2 to the third power, when we evaluate it, is equal to 8. So now let's take a look at the following questions. For question number 1, we're told to identify the base in the expression. When we look at this base, or when we look at this expression here, 6 to the 10th power, what's the base? Well, the base is the number 6. When we look at question number 2, where it's 6 to the fourth power and asks to identify the exponent, the exponent is this little number here, or the smaller number, which is the 4, which is letting us know how many times we'd be multiplying this expression to itself. Question number 3, we're told to evaluate the expression. What does evaluate mean? Well, evaluate means just to solve. So 10 to the third power means 10 times 10 times 10. And if we're multiplying 10 times 10, that's equal to 100. And then 100 times 10 is equal to 1,000. Here's a quick note or a quick tip. Whenever you're multiplying and the base is 10 and we have an exponent, the exponent will let you know how many zeros you have. So 10 to the third power is 1 with 3 zeros, which is equivalent to 1,000. That'll just save you a little bit of time. If you still want to multiply it out, you absolutely can, but that's just a little quick note for you. For question number 4, we're asked to write 243 as repeated multiplication of 3s. Well, let's see. We know 3 times 3 equals 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 3 is 81. And then 81 times 3 is equal to 243. And so, as repeated multiplication of 3s, we have that 3 5 times. But now, how would we write 243 as a power using 3 as the base? Well, 3 is our base. And we saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3s. So 5 would be our exponent. Question number 6. Write 125 as a repeated multiplication of 5s. Well, 5 times 5 is 25. And 25 times 5 will give us 125. Well, what would that be? For question number 7, if we were to write 125 using the number 5 as a base, well, that'd be 5 to the third power. Now, with the last question, we're not going to do this so much on the back. I think we have enough space to do this here. 2 to the sixth power is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, 5 times 2. That's 6. Well, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. And then 32 times 2 is equal to 64. So 2 to the 6th power when we evaluate or when we solve the expression is equal to 64.